Okay, now I would like to talk about Tai-Chi or push-in as a cloak for Tai-Chi fighting. Back in the day, as I like to refer to, it was very dangerous at one period in China for people to exhibit such skill. So arts were disguised. My personal belief is where the health movement began, and the health movement began to flourish because the martial art was cloaked and disguised because there could be serious penalties for showing that. Especially when those who were in authority feel threatened by people who had martial powers by their influence and persuasion and teaching that to others. There could possibly be uprising. So they discouraged this. And so in order for these martial arts to survive, they had to have a way of doing that. So they cloaked it and said it was merely methods to improve the health of the people. So in my saying that, when you see something in the push-in like this, what that really is, if you look at the Tai Chi, we got brush and press. Okay? Brush and press. You see it?
Yes, sir.
Brush and press. See it? Okay. So what's going on here when you're just doing this is really punch here and defend here. Punch here, defend here. Punch here, defend here. Okay? So we'll do the punch and defense first. Martial training, this is what we want to do. If we want to put a step in it, here. So, if I want to do it strictly for martial fighting, all right. Very good. If I want to do it with brush and press, if I want to add the step, if I want to stick, whatever I choose, I can do. Very good. So this can go further. If we want to change with it, using both sides with the brush being pressed first. If I want to double, 1, 2. Just go back. Okay, so Tai-Chi is fighting, martial. When you say Tai-Chi Chuan, you say martial art. When you say Tai-Chi, grand ultimate, cosmos. When you say the way it behaves in things, it can be in cooking. I cook with yin and yang. See? It can be in art. I paint. I sculpture with yin and yang. We don't have to trip over these things. They're very simple because they're very natural. Okay. Okay, to go a little further with this. You know, we are always talking about what goes on in the tournaments and how practitioners of push hands are forced into physical wrestling and yang on yang. Okay. This occurs because of ego and because panic in the mind. Panic in the mind causes stress and tension in the body, which causes stiffness in the muscles. As a result, you are overwhelmed by yang and you can't move. And so it's like the question has come up, Master Muhammad, why are you always working with a woman? We don't never see you working with a man. I love working with a woman because working with a woman keeps me aware of my yin nature. And it also helps the woman working with a man because it keeps her aware of her yang nature and teaches her how to work with it. So I think it's very complimentary, and I think it's I think it's a great display of what Tai Chi is all about. Anyway, back to this. Okay, we're here and we're doing this yang on yang, pressure against pressure, which means what? If she is using yang right now, I'm using yang. So the law of Tai Chi is yang will always win when it comes to this situation. So, as a result, what? Great yang wins when we use this law. This is the same display here. We're doing push hands, right? This is what you see in the context, right? So the law of great yang still applies. Great yang what? Wins. You see? All right. So, but when we go back to here and we use this according to Tai-Chi, she again here is yin, I'm representing yang. So when we, instead of doing this, instead of doing this, she employs yin. This is what occurs. She can do it anyway. Okay, I'm employing yang on yang. She uses yin. And I go this way. So, what it is you're looking at is, can you manipulate this duality of expression of one in your body throughout? Not just in the arms, but everywhere. Can you manipulate? What happened is, if I want her to go to, say, my left, then when she pushes on me, I simply yield here and advance here. And this is what happens. You see? The same thing. If I want her, this crushes on crusher. If I want her to go to my right, I simply yield on my right and what? Advance on my left. And she goes this way. You see? So, we see, again, the proper way, and it's like, can you do this? You can't do it without practice. You have to practice. This is a mental practice. And when you find that you say, well, it's difficult to do. It's difficult to do only because you got so much ego that it rises when you face a woman with this skill and she throw you around like that. Remember my post, submission is the key. It's about humility. Humility. Humility will enable you to learn without the interference of ego. And so, practice humility. It's not about winning, it's not about losing. It's about really understanding what's going on, understanding what you're doing, understanding the expression of yin and yang, which is the expression of the dual nature of the one. So now we have two hands. The same thing with two hands. We push against one another, great yang wins. But if she understands her nature, both includes her as being the great yin, and understand that she also embodies yang, then when I push against her, She yields and moves. If she want me to go the other way, it's simply she yields and I go the other way. So, you see what this really involves. Okay, that's good.